Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. In today's video guys, we'll be working on Dodge Dart, but what we will be doing guys may work on many vehicles that use that 2.4 engine guys. We'll show you guys on a Dodge Dart how to remove and replace the Serpentine belt and the diagram as well. But that same engine, the 2.4, is being used guys on Jeep Cherokee, Chrysler 200, Jeep Renegade, Jeep Compass and Fiat 500X. So if you have any of those vehicles, the procedure should help you out guys. We'll have more than 200 videos on this engine and every car we get at the shop, because our mission is to save you guys as much money as we can. So please guys, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and let's start on the procedure now. So this is guys the 2.4 Multiair engine. Now we actually guys, what we did, we removed the air filter box. We have the video on the channel and the engine mount. That video is on the channel as well if you need to do that. Why I did that? So I can show you a little bit better where things are, and otherwise I won't be able to. Without removing the air filter box, I don't think you will be able to replace the Serpentine belt, but you can try if you want to once you know where things are. This is your alternator here. You can see this pulley down there. Okay, this is your tensioner pulley. Then you have idle pulley, that gray ball that you see, and from there it goes to the AC compressor. Now, what I usually use guys, you need to get a wrench or an offset box wrench guys, 16mm. I go right here. Okay, you can see like this one. This is the tensioner pulley, and I'm going to go counterclockwise. Okay, like that. It releases the belt and I can pull the belt out. Okay, it is tight guys, so let me see what will be the easiest thing to do. Maybe to remove it from the... Okay, let me see if I can remove it from the alternator, or I have to do it from an idle pulley. No, I'll have to do it guys from an idle pulley on the or the tensioner pulley itself. And I won't be able to do the tensioner because I won't be able to remove, so from the idle pulley down there, okay, I'll remove it like that, and then I'll pull it from the alternator as well. Everything is so tight guys. Okay, and I can let go now. What I'll do, okay, I'll remove the wrench. Now guys, you just start working around and removing the belt, and you have on the back, that's where your power steering pump is located. Go ahead, remove it from there and remove it from the AC compressor now, and the crankshaft on the bottom. Okay, let me see if... Okay, like that. If you can see just a little bit better. It's very limited room. Okay guys, and this right here, this is your Serpentine belt. You can see the whole belt came out like that. Now we'll show you guys how to put it together. It's not very complicated, but you're going to break your fingers a little bit trying to get it there. That's why I removed the engine mount and the air filter box, so I can have a little bit more room. If you remove the engine mount, you have to support your engine with a jack, okay, and a wood block. Always use a wood block, otherwise you're going to punch a hole in the open. So if you need to buy a replacement belt guys, we'll have the link in the description of the video below where you can buy a belt from, original belt, and that way you can guys get the parts for a very good price. I'll recommend to replace the belt tensioner as well. If you're doing that, I always do both of them together, so we'll share that as well. So we'll get the new one and we'll put it together now. So I get the new belt. I'm going to install it now on the crankshaft pulley first. Okay, and you need to kind of like go in an angle. Okay, so let me see that you can get the whole action. Okay, like that. Okay, and the thing that I mentioned is the power steering. That's my bad guys, that's your water pump. I just got confused here for a second. Okay, now I'm going to go from the crankshaft, we'll go to the idle pulley. From idle pulley guys, we need to go down. Okay, I need to go down to the AC compressor. Okay, and all that, guys, is very limited room, so you might want to help yourself a little bit from the bottom of the vehicle if you cannot reach everything. And you have to make sure that you go in the canals perfectly, okay? Otherwise guys, you can damage, okay, your belt when you start the vehicle. So from the crankshaft pulley I come up here, I go to the tensioner pulley there, and from here we're going to go all the way to the water pump. Okay, and this is super tight spot. Okay, perfect. I almost had everything, and it slipped out of the tensioner pulley. So let me start all over now on this side. This is a ridiculous amount of clearance that you have. Everything is so tight that you can barely even get your hands in. Now, if you support your engine with a jack, guys, always support it with a jack stand, because if the engine fails and your hands are here, okay, you can say bye-bye to your fingers, guys. So always be careful, guys, working on that stuff. So I'm just trying to get it on the water pump. Okay, perfect. I got it on the water pump. Only thing that I have left is to get it on the alternator. But remember, I removed the idle pulley on the bottom first, because I was not able to stretch it so much, okay, to get it on the alternator. So I will see if I catch it with a wrench now, okay, if I will be able to do it. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's hold the camera just a little bit up like that, so you can see what I'm trying to do here now. Okay, so I was able so far to get it, guys. Okay, I was able to install it on the alternator, and the belt is on. Now it's super important to make sure that you have the belt in every canal on the alternator, okay, on the AC compressor, crankshaft pulley, and water pump as well. Everything's good, as you can see. So that's how you replace it. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos, and see you guys next time.